Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in line. OK, he can be quite conservative and he won't wow you with inch-perfect long-range passes, but he's incredibly solid.
OK, interesting. And the ball's a good one here. Beckham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Otto. Oh, that's fabulous. Up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's come loose. He's in here. Real chance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. And he was quick to react. And here's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Wan-Bissaka gets over and intercepts. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Bernardo Silva. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Beckham. It's Griezmann! Decent enough try.
Griezmann just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And it's Totti. Barcelona applying the press here. A high... Could be danger here! Ruben Dias wins the duel this time. That'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Totti. Messi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Mohamed Salah. Messi. And a header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Pau Torres spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now that's well seen too. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Pau Torres cuts out the pass. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. And he cuts out the supply. It's run loose here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, it's Dembele. Griezmann. Bernardo Silva did well to stay calm there. Pedri. Now it's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Totti. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And there is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gabriel makes the interception. Mbappe is herring after that one.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's got the beating of his man. Nice interception, well timed. He can get that clear. Otto tries a cross. It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Totti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Nicely weighted ball. Back into the middle. Griezmann. Ruben Dias gets it away. Ball is over the line. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's picked his way through. That's a throw. Just too much on that. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Pau Torres. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodrigo is onto it in a flash. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Mohamed Salah. Pedri.
Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pau Torres. Shapes to shoot! It's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook.
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Beckham.
Ruben Dias with a definite foul there.
And he's going to have his name taken.
The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Great hit!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Salah. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Salah. Messi might be danger here.
He is, and the finish! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pinches it off him.
That's going to go a long way. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Totti.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Rodrigo is flagged offside.
Pedri, great ball if he can get there.
Schneider. Oh, super find.
Well timed, excellent interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. The ball has bounced loose now.
Bernardo Silva. Pedri. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Speculative strike. The whistle has gone and it is all over.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a big chance!
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared without hesitation.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired.
So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. What a throw in. Xavi. Pedri, and he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's found him in space. Made out to the left flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Dink through. It's out for a goal kick. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Puyol is there to clear. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Alaba. Argentina still without a single shot on target. Oh, given away. And he's managed to get Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Argentina! There is the breakthrough.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Costa Curta. Can he get it through? Puyol gets across to intercept that. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Almost half an hour in now. Succumbs to the pressure. And he's running through. And what a big quick. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Vendido en el minuto 31. Número 9.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Messi. Costa Corta. That has not gone well. Oh, can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. Xavi. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Otto. Oh, what a ball he's in here! There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a throw-in. And he's gone looking for safety. It's Vieri! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You just know there is no stopping that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Neymar. Triol cuts it out. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's a quick free kick. Now this could be a chance. Decent hit! Oh, taken with style. They're back within reach. There's the whistle for half-time.
Argentina are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Argentina are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And we're underway again. And it's Neymar. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's not going to reach. Oh, he's found some space here. And he's managed to get rid. Iniesta. Pedri. Bale. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Pedri. To Bale. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Neymar. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Always onto this. Hits one! Pedri. Stood up. Vieira! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Messi cuts out the pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well, played right into his path. It's Vieri! They've scored! And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Vieri demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Argentina blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. It's a good foot in there. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Right card is there, and he can get that clear. Beckenbauer concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Vieri. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Livakovic will lay claim to that. Koundé gets over and intercepts. No luck with that dink over the top. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. No, it's not getting there. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Forwards and with intent. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
In with the challenge. Xavi. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Good ball over the top. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham! Oh, brilliant save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Bale plays it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Totti. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Oh, well played. He got back really well. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard. And I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in. And, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
And it's Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. It's Neymar! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, here's a chance! Totti is flagged offside. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he welcomes it in. Now there's a chance to shoot! They've done it! And they are right back within touch! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
He gets big! No, not the best of headers. Now that's well seen too. And time is up. Argentina can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. He won't be happy with that one, and that could set him on his way. Keeper's ball. Gullit gets across to intercept that.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Mbappe. Batistuta! Beckenbauer. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Iniesta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he was quick to react. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And it's played forward. Threads one in. Nunez. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a good run down the left. Van Nistelrooy. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that's put paid to a promising move. Iniesta. He's found some space. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's neat. He's got the shot away! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Darwin. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Oyarzabal. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Beckenbauer. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oyarzabal. Mbappe. He's onside. Cleared without hesitation. Chooses to go back. Heads it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Szoboszlai.
Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He rises! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Now it's Darwin. Messi. And a header! He will be livid with himself.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Costa Curta.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Can he get onto this?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
And he's there to get it away.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Mbappe. Pull it.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
That's a nicely measured pass. And he's in. Has a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And that's another good win of the ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Oyarzabal. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's got his range wrong there. Szoboszlai. Nedved. Now it's Darwin. Oyarzabal, who's set up one goal so far. Bullet. And Torres.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kashima Antlers, still this single goal behind. Messi's cross. He gets big! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Some resolute defending there.
And they've got a throw.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
28,997.
Costa Curta. Iniesta is in a really good position out wide. Gets a good foot in there.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Iniesta. Coming on the field is number 42.
Another throw-in.
Musiala.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Messi looking to play it into the box. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Tries a header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 22, Messi. Number 2,
Oh, that's an inviting ball.
coming on the field. Number 15, Schneider. Number 24.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Mbappe. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And here's Mbappe. And claimed it back swiftly. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Out of play for a throw. Belletti. Pull it. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
No, that's been intercepted. Darwin. Nedved. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Nedved is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Quality ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that has left him in a heap. And he's managed to get free. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goes down, but nothing given.
Costa Curta.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is a brilliant interception.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Costa Curta.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Just a quick announcement.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. There's the whistle. And it's Eto'o. And he's picked out the run. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's following up! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Azar.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Gullit is onto it in a flash. He has found the way through.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
He's played it long. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eto'o could try cutting inside here.
And that has been cleared.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's there to clear it.
It's gone for a throw-in.
And that has been knocked clear.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And claimed it back swiftly.
Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
And that could set him on his way.
Up he goes! And for a moment, time stood still.
Mateus. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bayer Leverkusen do have a chance to counter here.
Eto'o going full steam down the flank.
Back would it go?
It's Nedved!
Loose ball.
In he goes again! It's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Bayer Leverkusen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Triol. Nedved.
He's played him through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bullet! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And that's been won straight back. Batistuta. Oh, it's Batistuta. And he's onside. Heads it! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's really well cleared. And it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Eto'o. Nedved. Thuram. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, played right into his path. And it's Neymar. No way he was going to let him past. Messi couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Nedved. Now it's Eto'o. Seedorf gets it away.
2 added minutes
Hazard.
has been indicated.
Climbs up big! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Bayer Leverkusen really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
What a throw in.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
You all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 11, Nedved. Coming on to
Here we go again.
Number 20.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Hazard. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Taken back almost at once.
Neymar.
He's picked his way through.
Nedved trying to keep this in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And here's Eto'o.
And he was quick to react.
Some resolute defending there. Mateus. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Eto'o.
The attendance for this match
Messi.
was 71,550.
Vieira cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, nicely intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's not got that quite right. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a shade optimistic.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe with a definite foul there. And it's Hullet. Mateus. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's there to get it away. He's in plenty of space here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nedved. Mateus. He can run onto that. Now it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well timed, excellent interception. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Eto'o. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that's really well manoeuvred. No way through. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Eto'o. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Nedved.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread it left. And he welcomes it in. Big chance, must be! Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Has been indicated.
Aims beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Batistuta has a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Out to the left it goes. In comes... and the finish! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's been picked out. He's got away. Danger averted for now. And smartly reclaimed.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's through here. Neymar finds himself offside.
Well, when you say Brazilian...
Could be danger here. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Batistuta chasing after it. Mbappe. Oh, super find. Bellingham. Over to the other side. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Davids. Batistuta. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Otto makes the interception. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Oh, terrible pass. He's had a hit! Goal! Manchester United! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Quality ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So what can they make of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thuram.
Played into space out wide. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. Bellingham. Brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way. Roberto Carlos. There's the ball in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he was quick to react.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Kante, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe. He's away. Conte. Mbappe. Marquinhos with the clearance. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckenbauer tries to clear. It's anyone's ball now. And Messi! And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're underway again.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Otto, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good alertness. And the counter is on. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nedved. And it's Nedved.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
In he goes again! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The attendance for this match was
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find...
And again! They they've scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Foden.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Foden showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Seedorf. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. That's a throw.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Mateus. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Neymar. Shot a goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
It's Nedved! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Terrific header!
Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack?
And it's Conte. And here's Batis. He's got the shot away! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Caught offside that time.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Seedorf kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Real chance! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Number 18.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Kylian Mbappe.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you,
He's had a shot! In he goes again! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
And that has left him in a heap.
Foden providing an outlet on that flank. I think we're just about done here. Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Carlos.
Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe. and simple.
And he's managed to gift it back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, can he get onto this? Mbappe! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Nedved. Bernardo Silva. Shifted upfield. Now it's Batistuta. Engages and forces him off the ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Please turn your attention to the
Nedved claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Has a go!
And he's there to belt it away.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well read, and the danger is averted. That pass isn't the best.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Good spot, he's seen the run, and he's in on goal! Oh, well played, he needed to get that right.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. And here's Hullet. Now it's Ronaldinho. Maldini getting this one clear. And it's Ronaldinho. That's a fabulous ball. Rummenigge
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge finds himself offside. Neither side yet able to find the net. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hernandez.
Played it early.
Big header! Great early ball. Same can't be said for the finish.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a little surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think, the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
Oh, well played. Oh, this is a great position. Kimmich plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Up for a header!
He will be livid with himself. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He can run onto that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lahm cuts out the pass. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Hullet.
Big chance!
And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's taking no chance.
Decent hit!
Rummenigge.
True Bangkok United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Played with finesse.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, that's ambitious. Great work on the overlap. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
True Bangkok United do have a chance to counter here. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Eto'o in acres of space out wide. Is there any support? He might not need... Now the finish! Goal!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Hernandez. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Pedri. And it's Lam. And that's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Added time.
Davids. Messi. Hullet. Vieira. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the action is back on the way.
True Bangkok United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Xabi Alonso.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. True Bangkok United really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. Off a sensational save. No, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And we have our very first corner. And the shot! Danger averted for now. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Played into space out wide. Ah, that's a fine interception. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Now it's Xabi Alonso.
And he's cleared it out of harm's
The
way.
attendance for this match was 70,987.
And he cuts out the supply.
Xavi Alonso. Played back in. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. That's a sharp pass. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Real chance!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Through Bangkok United are looking to go forward now. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Vieira. Back into the middle. Dink through. Now it's Batistuta. Rummenigge. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Odo. He won't be happy with that one. That's a nicely measured pass. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Half an hour gone in the second half. No way through. He's had it taken off him. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pass somewhat off target. Davids.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hits one! Goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
After 82
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
And Neuer pulls off a sensational save.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Tries a shot!
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Oh, that's clever. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! And that has raised the roof! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Lionel Messi.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good effort from distance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
5 minutes added time.
That's headed upfield. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
This might spell danger.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vieira. Aims beyond the defence.
Just eases him off the ball. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
He's looking to set free a runner.
Batistuta is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Ronaldinho taking... And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here.
He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos
Did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best.
Has a go! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gently done.
Davids cuts out the pass.
Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos
Proves just a little bit too strong. And that was very necessary.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mosquera. So we're still where we started right now.
Now it's Messi.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Colwill.
Beckham.
Proves too strong. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Pedro Neto.
Mbappe. And the flag has stayed down. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's a sharp pass.
Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Messi most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
And that has been cleared. Pedro Neto. Mosquera with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fiddles it through. Dink through. Rijkaard cuts it out. Rummenigge. Now it's Beckham. He's found a way through. Rummenigge. Gullit. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe.
Rafinha. Oh, super find. Now he's off and running. Colwill. Decent progress down the left. He's picked his way through. And here's Gullit! Oh, nearly, but not quite. He's gone forward. Now the finish! Colwill clears it away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's not got that quite right. Oh, he's bustling through here. Puts in a cross. Climbs up big. Just off target.
Rummenigge certainly could have and should have made more of that.
It's a good foot in there. Now it's Pedro Neto. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Beckham!
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. No, that's been intercepted. Forwards and with intent. Rijkaard gets it away. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, that's fabulous.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. And the first half is done. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11. El dorsal
So off we go once more.
Serán sustituidos por...
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. Messi. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Deftly done. Nicely worked. A lot of space ahead of him. And that has been knocked clear. Damn it! And that certainly packed a punch. That's good running with the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ribéry. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tries to dink it through. Pedro Neto. Ribéry. Pedro Neto. It's beautifully weighted. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's good play. And it's Ribéry.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. That is good alertness. Beckham. Now it's Pedro Neto.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Works it forward. Pedro Neto!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Pedro Neto! Colwell tries to clear. Ribery. Now Ronaldinho. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Decent hit! He's going for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Mosquera gets rid without sophistication.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15, el dorsal 17.
It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Griezmann, el dorsal 10.
And he thumps it clear.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get free. Davids! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
El dorsal 9, Messi, será sustituido por el dorsal 23, Neymar.
Pullet in with the challenge. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Cambio de jugadores.
And here's Colomwani. Lovely bit of skill. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well timed, excellent interception. And he cuts out the supply. Time added on will be 2 minutes. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He is through here. It's Griezmann! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Griezmann picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stuff.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle.
Musiala.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hit into the middle.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game.
And here's a chance. And it's Roberto Carlos. Fabian Ruiz.
A look, Pedro Neto!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a throw. That's been cut out, well played. Mateus. And he's there to belt it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. More and more pressure on the ball here. First quarter of an hour gone. Still goalless at the moment. Rummenigge. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's good vision. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing header!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And they've got a throw. Mbappe! He has found the... Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Foot in. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And he was quick to react. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Messi.
Oh, great feat that.
Tomiyasu, too strong for his opponent there. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Chooses to go cross-field. Musiala. Pedro Neto. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Kante clears. Mateus. Musiala. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, super ball. And Hullet! Goal! Milan! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Can he latch on to this? Hullet. Lovely bit of skill. Roberto Carlos. Hernandez. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's found support out wide. Picked up and the finish! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Milan. And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Musiala showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Vieira. Koundé. Messi in acres of space out wide. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pedro Neto. And he's gone looking for safety. Musiala providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
He's found a way through. He's got the shot away. They are rampant. And the lead is extended still further.
After 61 minutes.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 42.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
32,306.
No way through there. He's through now, is he? He's had a shot! It's in! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
The goal scorer.
Manchester United making another change here.
Number 9.
So is this the start of a comeback? Played into space out wide.
Marquinhos calmly anticipates.
Kylian Mbappe. Substitution on the field. Number 22. Fabian Ruiz.
That's very neat.
Number 7. Pedro
Up he goes!
Coming on the field.
Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, what a mistake! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
It is a corner, good chance.
Corner number 2 then. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Foden.
He came in hard, very hard.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mateus with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Now there's a fine ball.
That is a brilliant interception.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Crosses it in. Tomiyasu with the clearance. Hernandez pinches it off him. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
So who's he going to be aiming for here?
So, another set play.
Foden. Played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here.
Great hit!
Tomiyasu is fouled. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition.
Mbappe! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Great chance! Goal! Manchester United are back on level terms.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's had it taken off him. Bernardo Silva.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to get it clear.
Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Danger averted for now. Has a look and plays it forward. He's in space and looking for options. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Khan, and that's it.
What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
So off we go then.
Rummenigge. Driving forward. Doué. Bellingham.
Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No, that's been intercepted. That's played into space.
Nakata. Belts one.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Oh, smashing header. He can get that clear.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
He is through here. Cucurella. It's Pedri. Pedri stood his ground strongly.
Yaya Toure. De Bruyne.
Neymar. Oh, right place, right time. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Toure takes control of it and he's on the move. He's found a way through. Floated through. They're urging him to...
Great chance! Goal!
They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge played out to the left flank. Caught offside that time. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Good read, needed to be.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gently done. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Schmeichel sends that a long way. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe.
And he's onside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Neymar. Rummenigge. Ruben Dias deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Throw in.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Fiddles it through, great ball, and he's in here! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's had it nicked away. Half-time getting close now. And it's De Bruyne. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's picked his way through. Poor robust challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Hakimi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Bellingham! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for a goal that you just can't resist. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Bruyne, Cristiano Ronaldo, Rummenigge.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Manchester United head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So your views on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution in progress.
Milan get the second half started. Yaya Toure. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Neymar. De Bruyne. He's looking to set free a runner. Rummenigge. And here's a chance. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. It's the cutter! Milan are looking to go forward now. Always onto this. Big chance, must be! Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
That There's good alertness. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Doué. Can he get it through? Luis Suarez! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's had it taken off him. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction.
The attendance for this match was 71,600.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And they can counter here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. De Bruyne having a look. Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And De Bruyne!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cucurella kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United have a free kick. Beraldo has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. So here comes the substitution. Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Soboslai! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Maldini can get it clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, can he get onto this? Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Vieira goes sliding in. And they're quick to get it back. Rummenigge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
De Bruyne coming on the field.
And it's Dembele.
Number 17.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping.
Up he goes! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Kylian Mbappe.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that...
Good effort from distance. Oh, it's come loose. Crunching tackle. Into the last 5 minutes. And he's straight offside. Marquinhos is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now.
Is number 44. Otto.
Bernardo Silva. And that's been intercepted.
Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Mbappe getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Ah, he's given it away.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And he's in on goal. It's Neymar! And he's there to make the challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
That's going in strongly.
Mateus. And that is a little undercooked. Pedri. Hakimi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Dembele! It's off target and by quite a way. So that's it, it is all over. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
With the owner of a blue
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Manchester United never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Efootball.